And there's a new show out on TV called Battle Creek. It's a CBS TV show. It aired last night at 10 p.m. And I'm going to give you a review of Battle Creek. I thought it was pretty cool. But first, it stars. Everybody's seen those Allstate Mayhem commercials, where the guy's he's something, some object, it's a guy in a suit, and he's some object that's destroying a lot of things. Like he was a fat guy streaking through a parking lot and somebody crashes, or he's a tailgate that isn't tied all the way down and stuff is flying off the highway. You know what I'm talking about, those Mayhem commercials, right, Brennan?
Yeah, the whatever random dangers that ruin your insurance, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's one of the main characters is that guy. The main character, I'd say, is that guy. You also have Josh Duhamel, the Transformers guy, and Cal Penn, not really a main character. I hope they do a little bit more with him because I really like the actor. But he's in there, and that's, Kumar from Harold and Kumar. They're all in this show. So it takes place in a 50,000 person city of Battle Creek in Michigan. And what has happened is this police department is very underfunded, and they really don't have much. They in the beginning, they're trying to send some guy in to do like a sting operation, and they don't have enough money for a wire for him. So they get like one of those little baby radios and give him some gum, and he has to take it to the bottom of his table that he's trying to do this thing so they can tap him. And then the guy finds it, and so they have to run in, and they're trying to help him with the sting, and one of the guys goes to tase him, and his taser doesn't go off, and that's because they had to take the batteries out of the taser and put it into the baby monitor. So I mean, just some very interesting things happen. I really enjoyed that. But so you see this underfunded police agency, and then you see they're sending, the FBI decides to send this pretty much golden boy FBI agent to this town to head up their field office in this town, and he becomes he wants to help out the community. He wants to help out the police department, and so he kind of partners with the police department to do a lot of their work. And Josh Duhamel is the FBI agent. Mayhem guy is the main police detective, and I really enjoyed the show because it had a lot of wittiness, had a lot of humor back and forth. I could see this really. I mean, it's a good take on the odd couple type buddy cops. The straight laced, by the books, believes in humanity cop, or the FBI agent, and then the cop who's gritty and just wants to hit people, thinks that roughing people up is the way to get things done. So it was very, very, very entertaining. And you could definitely see where the friction creates a good show in this one, because the two lead actors do have a very good chemistry, but their chemistry is because they don't like each other, and you kind of feel that between the two. And the one cop who's never had any of the cool equipment is almost being upstaged by this FBI agent who has everything. So it's very fun, very entertaining. Check it out. It is a CBS show. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's on like Hulu and all those, and it's on demand. But it is a show that I do plan on watching for the season, because it's not in the time slot that I have anything else really going on. 10 o'clock Sundays. I mean, that's kind of a weird time slot.
Yeah.
Nothing
That
more
actually kind of bodes badly for them, when you put in weird time slots like that. But I
Yeah,
think there
just
are
like
worse
Constantine
ones.
when they got the 10 p.m. Friday slot. But it's better than the Saturday slot. So, but it does have some good actors. Josh Duhamel is not a small name actor. Transformers movies, some of the big movies ever, he was star of those. So, see how it goes. Now, if I was going to rate this show, out of 5. So, and that's for a pilot episode. Pilot episodes are usually a little rough because they have to set up characters. They have to set up different dynamics and everything to get you ready to move into the rest of the season. So.
Yeah, and sometimes pilot shows were not the full budget shows. They were just the pilots that they put together. That they got some funding to put together, and not everything's solidified. Like, I've seen several shows where main characters just change between the first show, the pilot episode, and then everything else.
The pilot changed who the main female lead was between them, so it's going to be interesting. And if you are a fan of the cop genre, which I'm not a huge fan of it, I kind of find most of those shows boring, like The Person of Interest, the the Mentalist, the NCIS, the SVUs, the Law and Order, all of those kind of blending together to me. This show stands out a little bit more. Seems like a little more fun. So we'll be giving it a shot. But hit us up, let us know. Did you see the pilot? Are you going to be watching? Hit us up, comments down below. Of course, at Where's My Face on Twitter. Ooh, plus Facebook. Always good ways of getting a hold of us.